There's a disturbing update in the Carlee Russell case, and I wanted to bring it to you guys. You guys know that as a journalist of some 20 years, retired now, I really try to make sure that I have vetted sources before I report anything. So I will wait, and everybody will have it out there and be coming to my page telling me, and I may not say anything until I have something confirmed. Well, this is what I do have confirmed. What I do have confirmed is there is some validity to police officers being suspended from the Hoover, Alabama Police Department because they are leaking information about the case. Apparently, this all has been prompted due to a legacy low achievement ex-boyfriend. So it looks as if Carlee was dating a man who cheated on her with the stripper, and he in fact was going to leave her and get with the stripper who was a single mother. Carlee found out about it, confronted the woman. They've been going back and forth over it, and it just started to affect Carlee like mentally. That's why they have what's called crime of passion. When somebody just goes crazy because of the love that they have for someone. And I know she's feeling the ultimate betrayal, and I'm going to give you some more information on that so that you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. So it looks as if there's ring camera video of Carlee walking to her parents' home, and then in the night, and just as she gets a few doors down, she starts yelling and screaming according to the ring camera video. So, and some of those police officers are being released from the police department or suspended because they are leaking information to my colleagues that are there in Alabama. Now, the information I'm getting is very similar to what this content creator has put out. And even though the reporters that are on the scene that I am in contact with have not been able to confirm this to report on their network affiliates, this sounds like this is the information that's going to be coming out as soon as they're able to confirm it.
It looks like 50 people from Hoover have already got fired for leaking what's really going on with this case, and it's trickled into my DM. So you mean to tell me all this was because she was trying to get back at her ex-man? Yeah, that boyfriend that spoke out about her being kidnapped and held and tortured. Yeah, that was her ex-man, and he actually cheated on her with a stripper, and Carlee had it out with the stripper. And to get back at him, yeah, she disappeared herself and then got afraid when it blew up. This is what Carlee said to the side chick. Itch, please. He told me everything you said about me, and you thought I told him to say that. I wasn't even with him. You're delusional AF if you think your little conversation was anything more than convenience and the fact that he used you to get back at me out of anger. You want to talk about I don't compare to you on your worst day? Girl, bye. You're miserable, or at least should be, being a stripper to provide for a child I've heard you've had from multiple people. So not surprised you don't know who your baby daddy is. Mention me or contact my NIGGA again, and you'll see I'm not the one to play with. You don't want you and your whole family touched. You're poor. I'm rich. You're a stripper. I'm a nurse. You're ugly. I'm beautiful. You could never. You're the bottom of the barrel. Someone from the police department just could not watch us all suffer. So they released these details. Here's the update. She's sticking to the story that she was abducted. She says she was lured into the woods by some people who live in the woods, described as a person with orange hair, balding on top, tied her up and drove her around and put her in an 18-wheeler and fed her cheeses for 2 days, and they painted her nails. They kept her on 150 somewhere, and somehow she managed to get away and run through the woods to her neighborhood until she got into her house and then goes into the hospital. Hoover got some Ring doorbell footage from her neighborhood, and it just shows her walking casually until she gets close to her house, and then she starts sprinting and flailing arms and acting a fool. She got caught stealing from work that day, failed out of nursing school, and has been on drugs. She had her friend behind her, and that's who picked her up. She was with her friend all weekend. The police knew she was safe because she unblocked her ex while she was quote-unquote abducted. She planned to disappear and realized it wasn't going to work.